Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a pick a card reading. As you can see, we have 4 of these cute little Halloween figurines in front of us, so I'll put the timestamps down below. What is this reading about? It is about you and a person that are in a separation or challenge. It doesn't matter why. We're just going to take a look at the what is the current possibility that the two of you will reconcile anytime soon. Now, this is not going to predict if it will or won't ever happen. It just means at this particular time, what is the likelihood that it could happen or that it wouldn't happen, okay? And let's just go ahead and put it out there like within the next 6 months. Anything can happen, of course. You can make some decisions. Your person can make some decisions. These things could change. But, you know, I get those questions a lot. What is the likelihood? Well, let's go ahead and do a reading on it. What's the likelihood that you and this person will hear from one another, have an opportunity to work things through, etc.? Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, you guys, so for number 1, we've got the werewolf. Number 2, this Dracula guy. Number 3, this Grim Reaper guy. And number 4, Frankenstein. Let's get into it. And of course, all the decks that I'm using, I'm going to use different decks for each one. So whatever I do, I'll let you guys know what it is as I shuffle, and I'll just put everything down below, okay? All right, you guys, so if you chose number 1, this little werewolf guy, doesn't he kind of look like Teen Wolf? So cute. Anyways, let's get your message. What is the likelihood that you and your person would, you know, hear from one another, talk to each other, come back together, have an opportunity to reconcile within the next 6 months? Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going to tap into the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. What is the possibility that this could happen? Let's take a look. What is the likelihood that this could occur? Okay, so we have some sort of a realization. We have feminine energy. Ooh, we have time. Okay, so let's see what this is all about here. This right here is called the Haunted Nightmare Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is dependent upon whether or not the King of Pentacles has some sort of an understanding because of an awakening or realization, okay? So this right here, of course, is basically telling you, yes, it's possible, but of course it depends on whether or not this King of Pentacles has some sort of an awakening. Well, I feel like the reason why this is coming through is because this King of Pentacles is having some sort of a realization. He's having a realization about something. Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, feminine energy. There could be something where he realizes that, you know what, this is the person that I want to be with. This feminine, this masculine could be with, you know, looking at this feminine, feeling the spark with the Page of Wands, feeling like he wants to message her, feeling like he wants to come forth. Maybe you've been waiting for this to happen for quite some time. Maybe you've been waiting for a cycle to clear or end, okay? So there's something that's happening here. Yeah, look at this. It's like something is lifted. Finally, it's time. Something is changing. Something is happening here. Look at that. So I would say, you guys, that if you chose number 1, it's more than likely that something is going to shift, that this King of Pentacles is going to message you, and that this cycle is basically of hanging around and waiting for something. It's changing. It's shifting here, okay? That's what we're getting. So let's go ahead and get some additional information. What do we need to know? What do we need to understand about this whole thing? Let's take a look. If I can pick up these cards, which I can't. All right. Okay, so these are my twin flame angel numbers that I created. Let's see what we get. But I want to go ahead and get some oracle first with this. This right here is called the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot. Oops. Okay, well, these wanted to come out, but those just too many. It's just too many, so I'm not going to take them. What do we need to know? What do we need to understand and know here? Yeah, Hermit. It's like somebody has finally gone within and done some sort of introspection here. Your guardian angels are protecting you and this connection always. So it's almost like you have been protected from this person coming back anytime sooner than within these next 6 months. It's like finally the time is coming through, and it's coming through because they needed to gain some sort of introspection, or not introspection, but to go in and introspect and gain some sort of wisdom here, okay? Yeah, because they needed to heal. 4 swords. They needed to go within. That's 4 swords energy. You've been protected. See? Mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. This person has been preparing for this union. So 999 means it's on the verge of completion. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Look at that number, another number 9. This person needed to go solo. This person needed to go within, into hermit mode, to heal, to meditate, in order to get something figured out for themselves. So now with that Page of Wands, it's like they're coming back. They're making some sort of move. They're messaging you. They're wanting to change some aspect, turn things around. They've taken enough time that they've needed in order to heal. Something is happening here. Feminine, this is for you. This is a message for you. This Page of, Page of Wands, which is the Princess of Wands in this deck. Expect a message within, and we did say, within the next 6 months. That's what we have for you if you chose number 1, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's move on into number 2. All right, you guys, if you chose number 2, this cute little Dracula guy, let's go ahead and get your messages. So what is the likelihood that your person may return or reach out to you, or that you guys will have a chance to reconcile in some way within the next 6 months? Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going to go into my charm cards here and see what the situation is. What is the likelihood that you may hear from this person within the next 6 months, or that you guys would reconcile in some sort of way? What is the likelihood here? Okay, so we have hunger. So there could be some kind of a hunger or appetite that someone has where they really want to do something. Let's just see. Maybe the hunger's there, but maybe the action will not be taken. So this right here is the Deviant Moon Tarot. We have the King of Swords, but this is somebody who may not be able to do that. They think about it, they want it, they hunger for you, but they're not taking any action. So that could be an indication to us that, you know, the energy is there, but they're not really doing anything with the energy. So maybe it's not really happening. Look, this is somebody who may want to message you. They may have some sort of truth to speak to you, but they may not have what it takes in order to bring you this truth yet. It's just too much of a burden. It's like it's just easier to just kind of walk away from this and rather than deal with it. So I'm not here to say, you guys, that you will not hear from this person within the next 6 months, but they're still dealing with some sort of a burden when it comes to reaching out to you. They hunger for you. They want this. They desire it, but it's too much. It's too much to contact you. It's too much to turn things around. We have experienced. Ow. Maybe this person just needs some more time or some experience under their belt. Maybe they just need some more wisdom on the situation. Maybe they just feel confused. 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups tells me that this person is kind of wishing for something to change with you, but it's kind of like it's in the sky, like they're not really able to obtain it. So 9 of Cups is also about someone that's just continuing to fill their own cups right now, which is a good thing, because with time and experience, they'll kind of step into their strength. They'll step into their power to be able to pick up that phone and call you. Really interesting, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get some additional messages here. All right, so we're going to go into my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What else do we need to know? Okay, well, we have Contract, Promise, and Commitment, Spirit of the Ring. So let's go ahead and get some additional messages. This right here is the Marchetti Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Spirit of the Ring. 5 of Coins. Somebody feels shut out. This is not going to resonate for everybody, but somebody might feel shut out or feel like they can't do something because someone else is in another contract, or maybe even a marriage or a commitment. Maybe your person is, so they feel kind of stifled, like they can't really do anything. They might see you in the like they might feel like they're on the outskirts of your life because you're with someone else, if that resonates. Did I say elf? I meant else, if that resonates. They may want to come together with you and have a commitment, or, you know, finish up this contract, but there's a lack here. Somebody feels like they're lacking courage, they're lacking strength, they're lacking wisdom in order to make this happen. So they're lacking something is what I'm getting with that. Yeah, see, Spirit of the Rose, look at this. This is not good. This is a tragedy. Something tragic happened here, some kind of despair. They might even feel now that you're in a state of revenge with them because of something that happened. So it just could be their own fears that are working against them and not giving that confidence that they need to be in that King of Swords energy. We have the Ace of Cups. There's still love here. Somebody still has love for someone else. So they want to offer this. I do see that this is your person. They have the spoon. They're hungering for this connection. They're wanting to offer their cup, but they don't know how. They just don't know how. All right, one last message. Spirit of the light. But we do have an awakening, new dawn, a beginning, a new phase perhaps that will be coming back around for this individual. So not all hope is lost here, you guys. We have the Six of Cups. I'm going to tell you guys right now. This tells me here that within the next 6 months, because that was the time frame that I projected for this reading, which was, is it likely that you and this person will reconcile at that time within the next 6 months? A lot of that energy was very much about, it's probably not. But guess what? After I just said not all hope is lost, now you're getting the Six of Cups. At some point, maybe not within the next 6 months, but at some point in this life, especially when this person, has some sort of an awakening, or the awakening that they're going through right now, they are going to see the light, and they are going to be able to get out of their fear and get out of their ego and turn that King of Swords upright and move towards you with their truth and to communicate with you and to pick up that damn phone. All right, you guys, I hope it resonated. Now let's go ahead and move on into number 3. All right, you guys, it's this cute little Grim Reaper guy. If you guys chose number 3, what is the likelihood that you and your person will reconcile, come back together, work things through, communicate, all of the above? Let's go ahead and get the messages here. What is the likelihood that this may happen? Let's take a look. We're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Oracle for this. Okay, so we have nostalgia. So this definitely tells me here that somebody's not letting go. Okay, people are still hanging on to one another. There's a lot of memory here. There's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of history here. This right here is called the Crystal Power Tarot. And we have the Fool. This tells me here that it is possible for the two of you guys to start fresh, to kind of let the past go and create a new cycle here. Take a risk, despite what's happened in the past. So that looks pretty good. What else? We do have stuck energy though, so it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. There could still be some old energies that we're still kind of stuck in, but this is healing. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. So the thing is, you guys, I feel like there's definitely something that's happening here for you within the next 6 months. There's an opportunity to heal the past. Wherever you guys have been stuck in the past, this is two people putting their best foot forward and basically going about this connection a whole new way, which brings forth some sort of new energy. On the bottom of the deck, I got the Lovers when I just said that. So it's like two people, now that they're in their heart space, they're really wanting to work on this connection and do things in a whole new way. We have destruction. It's like destroy old paradigms. That's like a Tower energy to me. Destroying old paradigms, really putting your best foot forward. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Now it is reversed though. So what I'm getting here is that as long as people are stuck in their old ways, still holding on to the past, you guys will not be able to plant a new seed for the future. So it is about taking a risk. There's a lot of people that come to me for readings that are, what they want very much is to reconcile with their person, but they're also afraid of it at the same time. And I think this is something I said earlier today, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sometimes you just have to take a risk. There are no guarantees in life. Just because, you can't be completely safe with everything that you do. Like, well, I'm not going to do this until this happens, until that happens. You can live the rest of your life like that and get nowhere. So this is about taking a risk and taking a chance and realizing that the only way that you and this person are going to get unstuck and to be able to plant new seeds is to destroy old belief systems and destroy old fears. So this tells me here that these are at least two people that still want to work on this together. It doesn't necessarily show that this is something that can happen within these next 6 months, but there's definitely a possibility here. But it's kind of like it takes these two people to equally show up in order to do the work. So if you have somebody that's showing up and the other person isn't, maybe it won't work, at this time. So it just kind of depends on the effort that's being made from both parties. So it's kind of like a maybe is what I'm getting on this one. Maybe. All right, what else? What else do we need to know and understand about this situation? What is the likelihood that these two people would reconcile, come back together, work things through? Because so far we have a maybe. This is the Crystal Angels Oracle. We have Jade. That could be somebody's name. We have wellness. So again, the recovery of health and wellness is here. It is possible when people become well, when people recover. So there could be something that's hanging or that's holding up this connection right now. Somebody isn't well. Somebody is in a position where they can't really do too much right now. Somebody's still healing from past wounds and trauma. So since this hasn't been healed, these old paradigms haven't been destroyed, two people can't really move forward. So until this healing occurs, it's like you guys are kind of stuck in this state. This right here is called the Angel Wisdom Tarot. As you're just kind of stuck in that state. Oh, I love this though. Woohoo! Right there, that's that Tower's energy. It says a significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. It says breaking free of procrastination and releasing old belief systems. Hello, we were just talking about that. This is about shifting old paradigms, getting out of old belief systems, things that are keeping us stuck. So as long as people are transforming and letting those old ways crumble, you guys can move forward into a healthier energy with each other. So this is dependent upon this work, okay? So it is possible, yes. It is possible that you guys could start working on this within the next 6 months. Okay, so we have Sujolite, and I could be saying that wrong, but it says own your divine power. This is beautiful. So this says replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So there could be some codependent energies here. There could be somebody who is wanting to please the other person so much, but not really keeping anything on reserve for themselves, doing everything for them, not keeping anything for them. So there's something about equality here, making sure that both people are equally showing up for each other. And we have the Two of Wands. So that says taking the next step, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, continuing to move forward. So this tells me that you guys can move forward. When you guys own your own power and you guys are both individuals coming together as strong individuals, it's like you guys can come together and complement each other very, very well. It's like you guys are both wanting to give to the relationship, but you guys are both also wanting to keep your own individual lives. So it's a really balanced energy. That's why balance kept coming through. It's like some kind of balance. It gives people the room that they need to where they don't feel stifled and that they can still transform and grow and take care of themselves. It's beautiful. Last message. And we have appetite, which I'm not sure if I'm saying that right either, but it says progression, not perfection. So this is the deal, you guys. The connection and what you have going on with this person, it ain't going to be perfect, but what is? You guys have made progress though. You guys are going to make progress in this whole situation. So this is about also having patience. Patience is really required in this one because this is about two people kind of learning each other all over again, or two people really working on being a better version of themselves. And sometimes that's hard. Learning curves take time. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody who definitely is moving ahead, somebody who's reviewing their options carefully, someone who's really thinking before they actually act. So this is a good thing. So to me, this is about forward movement. This is fast energy. Yes, we're making progress. Yes, we're moving forward. Yes, we're on the same page, but we're also on separate pages in the sense where we're both kind of working our individual journey simultaneously. We're together, but we're also individuals. That's very healthy. So if you did not have that kind of situation before, I feel like you guys are able to shift into this higher vibrational energy within this connection in order to have like just a much better experience this, however many times it's been now around. So this one is dependent upon both people showing up for themselves and showing up for each other in order for this to push forward. But the energy looks very promising that within the next 6 months that there's definitely some sort of activity that's taking place within the individuals to get to this point to come back together and to start working on this connection. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed it. And now we're going to move on into number 4. All right, you guys, we've got Frankenstein for number 4, this cute little Frankenstein. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this situation. What is the likelihood that you and your person may come together, may come back together and reconcile, or at least have a conversation within these next 6 months? Let's go ahead and take a look at that energy. So let's see. We're going to go into this Divine Feminine Healing deck of mine. Just kind of see what we got going on here. All right, what is the likelihood? Well, we have power. This is somebody who's stepping into their power. So it says, I can accomplish any goals that I set my mind to. Nothing is unattainable unless I believe it is. So this is about, you know, things basically being what we believe them to be. So if you believe something is possible, then there you go. You can attain it. You can attain anything despite the circumstances. When you step into your power, and you own your power, things start to shift and change all around you. So this room right here is the Halloween Tarot. So the Chariot in reverse means that something is stuck. Something is not able to move forward, but that doesn't mean it can't. When you shift your energy to focus more on yourself rather than this connection, that's where I feel like the energy starts to lift. So it's information for the viewer. If you're hyper focused on if this, like you don't know what to do with yourself until you know what's going to happen with this. What I'm getting here is to get out of that energy. Stop putting your power and your focus into this person. Take back your power, kind of disconnect from any kind of an outcome here, and really just focus more on what you can create within your own life at this time. This will help you to shift the energies that are around you. Okay, that's what I'm getting for this. Yeah, this definitely is like a fierce energy. Like you're really stepping into your power. You're taking back your power from whatever this is. I almost feel like you've given too much power to the situation. So it says, I have the spirit of the warrior and will rely upon this energy to get me through any challenges that I may face. So with the Chariot being reversed, it means like two horses are not able to get along and work together in order to get that chariot to move forward. So two people might not be on the same page. We can't make someone be on the same page. All we can do is stay in our own lane and focus on our own path. And that's what you're being asked to do. Okay, we also have the 2 of Pumpkins, 2 of Pentacles. Again, if you're not living your life and you're just kind of like everything's up in the air, I don't know what to do, I don't know if I want to make any moves or do this and do that until I know what's going on with this, Spirit's saying stop. Drop the juggling act right now. Take back your power. Stop being confused. You're giving too much power to this person, okay? Last message. We have reserved. It says silence is gold and some things are just better left unsaid. So if this person is being reserved from you or they're being silent with you, or maybe you've just decided, you know what, maybe I just need to kind of pull back and be more reserved. And maybe I just don't need to express everything that I'm thinking or feeling. Sometimes that is actually better because again, you're taking back your power. Sometimes we feel the need to express ourselves over and over and over again to a person that's either doesn't care, they're not absorbing it, they're deflecting it, maybe they're even projecting what we're saying to them back onto us. That can sometimes cause us to become very disempowered. So if you're dealing with an individual right now that just doesn't want to hear it, or they're not wanting to change, or they're not wanting to move forward at this time, Spirit is saying that you're better off in the energy of taking back your power from this situation and stop juggling it and stop putting your life on hold and focus on what you do have power over, and that's yourself. Yeah, invest in that. Ace of Pumpkins, Ace of Pentacles, invest in that. New seeds can sprout, finally. when you take back your power. So for number 4, you guys, it's quite different than number 1 through 3. Number 1 through 3 was pretty, not, you know, some of them were positive, some of them were just kind of like dependent upon, but for the majority, I got a pretty clear answer. For number 4, you guys, this just means that there's something about you that needs to shift first before anything is possible. You've given too much power over this person or this timeline in your life, and this is something that Spirit wants you to not focus on any longer. They want you to focus more on yourself. Okay, so let's get some final messages on that. What are the final messages on that? Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to go into this deck right here, which is called the Elle Qui Tarot. I'm sorry, Elle Qui Oracle. I love this. See, she who prepares. This right here is a warrior. So there's something about a warrior's energy. It just keeps coming up over and over again. A warrior's energy that is just very, very powerful here. We need to step back into our power for sure. Okay. So this right here is called the Dark Mansion Tarot. Sorry guys, I just really need to shuffle it and I need to do it off camera because I gotta put it on my lap. It's like a really thick deck. Doesn't shuffle well. And of course it falls all over the place. So give me just a sec, you guys. Ah, jeez. Alrighty. Okay. What else do we need to know? This she who prepares, she strategizes, right? She's ready for anything. She's more in a defense mode. And it doesn't mean that she's hard or that, you know, something's wrong with her. It just means that she is now back in her power. And when you're in your power, you don't just absorb everything that comes your way. You're able to make decisions because you're in your power. Yeah, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. That just tells you guys that you've taken back your power and now you're starting to move the wheel in this situation or in your life once again. So no matter what I'm getting here is that fate, destiny, things that are meant to be in this situation or meant to be in your life are going to come back around. So it's kind of like if this person's meant to come back into your life, they will. If they're not, they won't. But you're going to have to still continue to plow ahead and own your own power. That's what you're required to do. What else? We have she who grants wishes. So this right here is like something that you wish for, something that you want, something that you desire, something that you've been hoping for. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, so guys, this is probably indicating the way that this is coming through because remember, within the next 6 months, is it possible that you and this person will come together? This one is probably telling you here, it's best for you not to count on that because the Three of Cups usually is like reconciling, coming back together with someone. Now, that's what you probably want, right? That's why you are watching this reading. I'm getting here that that's probably not being granted, but that doesn't mean it will never be granted. It just might mean that right now, what you really need to focus on, which is what this majority of the reading has been for you, is to take back your power. Instead of putting your life on hold, waiting for this to happen. Take back your power, focus on the things that are in front of you instead of the things that have not happened just yet or that may not happen. You're better off really investing in your own energy at this point, okay? Which we should be doing no matter what. And this says, she who unfolds or enfolds. So this is talking about embracing self-care, okay? That's interesting, enfolds. Focusing on the self, taking care of you. Yeah, look at that Nine of Cups. When you do that, you actually create what you want. Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment. But it's also that feeling of feeling so just in that, like almost like feeling in love with yourself, being in that vibration of just loving yourself, fulfilling your own desires, fulfilling your own needs. And when you do that and you embrace this aspect of yourself, it's almost like spirit now responds to your vibration. And your vibration is like, I don't even need anybody else to be happy. I just am happy. And when you're in that vibration, the universe brings to you your match. And if it is this person, fantastic. And if it isn't, it's going to be something else that makes you happy. But no matter what, you're going to be freaking happy. And that is the bottom line of this particular reading. So you're really coming full circle with self-care and loving yourself. And when you do that and you're in that power, anything is possible. Then your dreams start to come true. Then everything that you want and desire shows up. So change your frequency, change your thoughts, change your heart space, change just all of that vibration that you're feeling right now. Shift it to a higher frequency. When you do that, everything starts to unfold in an amazing way. So you guys, I hope that those readings, or, you know, however many you guys watched, if just one made sense to you and resonated. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.